Hello friends, how you guys doing? This is Dion Soul. I hope everybody's doing well. Today we are in Honolulu, Hawaii, and the reason why I am in Honolulu, Hawaii, as you see on the screen right there, it's not a flight that I'm going anywhere. I just wanted to tootle around. I just want to tootle around Honolulu, Hawaii, just to show it off the eye candy for X-Plane. We are now running X-Plane, or I should say we. I don't have a mouse on my pocket. I'm running X-Plane RC2, Release Candidate 2 now, and just progressing right along. And I just keep seeing X-Plane just getting better and better and better over time. And the scenery that we have for X-Plane um, is not is all the actual airport itself is actually a what I got out of the xplane.org download section for Honolulu, which their number is. What is Honolulu's number? Oh, it's PHNL. That's Honolulu. So we are in the we're uh, in the old trusty Twin Otter, and as you can see, an airplane is coming in, and you see airplanes are taxiing right now. I've got the X-Life action going on here. This airplane does have ATC taxiways, and so that's why we have airplanes in the background. Now it's going to give you the error message saying I didn't follow flight plan, which is absolutely correct because my plan is just to tootle around, just show the eye candy for Honolulu, Hawaii. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get back into the cockpit here, and we're going to go ahead and fire this bad boy up, and we're going to get started. Let's get rid of the yoke there real quick, and I'll go up here and start turning things on, and just to make things a little faster and easier. Obviously, I won't go through the checklist procedure because that takes too much time, and time is limited. Let's make sure everything is working like it's supposed to. And everything is working just like it's supposed to, except for my props. My props are currently backwards. So what I'm going to have to do, which kind of messes up my video a little bit, and I apologize for that, guys, is I need to go in here and I turn my prop to backwards. So there's one, there's the other right there. So now my props should be going the correct way, and they now are. And then I will go over here. Here's a nice little handy called X Assign. So all of you X-Plane people, definitely want to get X Assign. X Assign is you just save that profile with your, save all your profile and everything and your buttons and everything, and so it's bound to that aircraft, and that is an extreme handy. So let's say that you delete your preferences file because I just saved it. It just made it so now it's on to the file or the directory of this particular airplane itself, and it saved that data. So now all my accesses, and all that sort of thing are all set and ready to go. It's just really handy. So X-Assign is just one of those must plugins. For me, head shaking is not a must, but it's really, really good as well. And of course, we got all the local suspects up here that you can see right here in my folder. So we'll get back in here. We'll go ahead and move some fuels down, get the fuel cutoffs going on here, and we'll get up here and we will turn on our no smoking signs and our seat belts. And I still don't know what the flight compartment is because I don't know, and so I just turn it on anyway. Nobody's been able to explain to me. I've reached out to the community and asked about it, and nobody has given me a response, so I just turn it on anyway, and whatever happens, happens. I have looked for it online trying to find out what it is, and I have never been able to find it yet. So it is what it is. So we got that action going on there. Taxi lights we don't need on. We'll go ahead and turn the caution stuff to I was trying to make it to there it is, to brightness. So we're good to go there. Position lights, those are on. The only thing I don't have turned on is the taxi lights and the strobe lights. So those are the two things that are not active right now. I don't have the lights on internal because we're daylight, and I don't have the bleed airs on or the generators on yet. So that takes care of that. I could theoretically, if I want to, crank this up just a little bit, just for to have extra little bit of lighting, and now we don't have to worry about that. And then you can turn that on right there, just because we can. So there we go. So we got a little bit of light, a little bit more clarity there. Brake is on, so we're good to go there. Let's turn this bad boy on. Let's see if we get any action. Well, we won't be able to get any action because we got to go down here and turn the pumps on. So now the pumps are on. I'll go ahead and turn those on in a minute as far as... and basically the main thing is not for me showing you guys how to start a... twin otter. It's to show the eye candy. So let's get this thing fired up here. Hopefully this thing will start up for us, and it's going to. So that's good. And we'll zoom in here on the gauges, and I'm seeing the prop slowly starting to come up, which I don't have my pointer turned on right now to show it to you. I'm always in the habit of saying, well, here, look it over here. And sure enough, there's no pointer there. It's like, Dion, what are you talking about? I don't see no pointer. So we'll go ahead and hit the right engine now. I'll give it a little bit of gas. And we should start seeing the torque come up a little bit. And you can actually see right there the prop starting to move. And we're seeing the RPM coming up right there. Because like I said, this is a very informal flight. Fuel, I got half a tank of fuel in 107 gallons. That's just what X-Plane automatically loads. I'm not going to trip on that because, like I say again, this is a just a fly around and take a look at the scenery. So let me go ahead and throw our generators in, get off our battery. There we go, about that. And we'll go ahead and put our environmentals to automatic. So everything is on there, on there. Taxi light will turn on. We'll go ahead and turn our bleed ears on. And then let's have a look at our status indicator. Nothing is in the status indicators. Generator's giving us some power. There's the battery. There's the right generator, so all the generators are functioning properly. And while we're here, we'll go ahead and turn on our Garmin, turn on all our other little goodies. And while we're waiting for that to fire up. And 8,000 feet's fine because, again, we're not doing anything special. And hopefully this is not too loud for you guys. So we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. And I think, looking at everything, I think we are good to go. I'll go ahead and switch back over to utility monitor to show you that, yeah, we're just going to take and fly down around here and just come around. It's going to be a short little flight, nothing special, just to basically see the eye candy is all this, the gist of this flight. Then that's what we're going to do. So let's get this thing going, get this thing in the air. And the cool thing I like about is this thing does have reversers. So I'm going to hit the reverse. And we are in the floats. As you can tell, we're in the floats. And just to go low and slow. And because we are the user of X-Plane, we have priority. So all these AI airplanes can just sit and wait. So I'll get behind them, wait for him to take off, and then I'll take his, I'll fly in after him. If he's going to take off. And there will be a lot of moving around with the camera, just to let you guys be forewarned. And there's a reason for that, and that's because we're here to look at the eye candy. That's what it's all about. I'll go ahead and turn on the strobes and taxi light on, and go ahead and get the landing lights on. They're now on. I'm serious and ready for action. We'll go ahead and throw the and because this is VOR, I will turn this thing down to 1200. So let me get that in there. 1200. There we go. 1200. And what'd that airplane do? Did it take off? Let's see if X-plane, there's anybody coming to land. Yeah, there's one veering off right there because I was coming in. I passed the line, so it you can see it veered off on us. Now that's what happens when you're the user. You have right of way. So let me get back and get settled back down. Yeah. Let's see if X-plane has wash issues. That's one thing I never really took, is to verify if X-plane has any wash issues. And you can see how it passed right, a couple of airplanes passing right over right there. I'll go ahead and get out of their way. And I will see, we took off with no flaps, but I did have my stuff up to 3 degrees pitch. But that's what I want to go over there, is I want to go show the A candy over here. Back us off on power so we can get ourselves a of course, now we're losing altitude. But what you are seeing right now, or at least right here anyway, is the part of the xplane.org scenery of the airport itself. Now on the other side of the harbor, that's all X-plane. Just incredible. Really, really cool. Cargo ship right there. Yeah, right here, I think it's still part of, not part of X-plane. I think this is all still part of the, but I think the dividing line's probably the freeway. The freeway's where it changes, and, or a road or whatever that is. Probably a freeway. I'm not familiar with Hawaii, never been there. I could be wrong. All this right here could be part of the scenery, the xplane.org scenery. But I know that the buildings, I don't think are. I think those are all autogen. But really, really impressive. Doing about 115 knots and 1,300 feet. Just kind of flying around Honolulu. Like I said, never been there. And I could tell these are, because these are the default X-plane 10.5 buildings. We got a little activity over here. Now we're getting outside of town. Let's go take a little. We'll take a little look over here. I'll just leave my lights on for safety. And I just realized I didn't even need my taxi light because this airplane doesn't have taxi lights. We're on our floats.
Charlie Class 156 said hey all.
I need to figure out how to turn that off so I don't have Discord. I'm seeing an airplane off in the distance. And if I'm yelling into the microphone, I apologize for that because I'm trying to make sure that I'm overpowering the airplane. But not bad. We'll come around and make another pass. Matter of fact, we'll follow that liner. Let's see if there's any liners over there. No, I don't see anything in field of view. I'll go ahead and follow the path. Kind of losing just a smidge of altitude there. Let me, matter of fact, I'm going to put in, kind of want to hand fly it. I didn't really want the autopilot to fly. Why let the autopilot have all the fun? Because I'm probably going to have to climb anyway to get over these mountains or hills. I'll put a little grow in altitude a little bit. Put a little coal to her. Make sure I'm not climbing too much. Just don't want to fall out of the sky. But yeah, I loaded this up. Mr. McBride is who schooled me in on this. One of my fellow flyers on my virtual airlines, which I guess I could pimp out while I'm thinking about it. If you guys on xpflyer.net, I set up my own virtual airline. It basically, you're just flying to have a purpose of your flights. You don't make any money at it. The company does, but you as the individual flyer doesn't. Piety, the developer of XP Flyer, has not put any kind of setup where you could actually make money, which is kind of disappointment because I'd like to pay my employees, for lack of a better term, because they're flying. I like to give them a piece of the action, but unfortunately it's not set up that way. But and you can see my these are my logos, which most of you have already seen before. And but yeah, so over on xpflyer.net, if you want to join Allied Air Carriers, you're more than welcome. We have our own Discord channel, which you can come on in and some voice communications. And that sort of thing. So, you know, people are always welcome to come on in if they just want to have purpose to their flights. Just, you know, make me money. I'm pretty blunt. It's like, yeah, you're just coming in to make me money for the company. But what that does too is that makes it so we can buy more airports, more hubs, and obviously hubs that you like to fly. And that's really what it's all about. Is just, you know, blind places like this right here. I bought Honolulu just because the scenery. Mostly if I pick an airport that has scenery and that we can fly to, and I'll go. Like, you know, this airplane, I don't think I could fly here to Honolulu. It'd probably have to be shipped in off of a ship in order to get over here. I guess you could do a flight somehow, some way to get over here, but But I chose the Twin Otter for the simple fact that it has fairly large windows that you can see out of, so you can see the eye candy. But anything that OpenStreetMap does, at least in the States anyway, I'll clarify that. In the States, it will make. And the blending between OpenStreetMap and the actual airport, the eye candy airport for that I got at the org store, is pretty top notch. Pretty top notch. Let me come in over here and kind of turn ourselves around. So again, I apologize that I'm moving around quite a bit, but a lot to see in a short period of time. Pretty cool. I'm amazed they got some empty spots there, so those empty spots must be something that in the real world that it is. Matter of fact, what I could do is on my utility monitor, I can switch to Honolulu on the Google map and show the area.
Justin said my internet is killing itself, sorry.
And you can see people are talking in that Discord right now.
Tony said LOL.
And over here on the utility monitor, as you can see, we're kind of like right along in here, whatnot. It's kind of where we're at, or coming up to, I should say.
Tony said get the hamsters to pedal faster.
I'm climbing about 5,000 feet. You can see an airplane below me, right there. That's pretty cool. When X-Life works, it's awesome. It's just you have to have an airport that has all the ATC taxiways. Come over here on the co-pilot side and have a look down. There's actually a somebody else did some other textures that I don't have installed in Honolulu, which this is what this video is not those textures, and it was recently came out, I should say, and I need to download those textures. This right here is just stock X-plane with the one Honolulu.
Alex said hey.
And I'll have to download those textures.
Charlie Class 156 said how are you? Alex said I'm fine. Alex said and you?
But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Class 156 said I am great.
Pretty nice. Now that airport strip right there is, well, it's not saying what it is. It's not Honolulu. It's something else. I'm looking on. I'm trying to look and find it on. Oh, it's Ford Island. That's Ford Island is what that is right there. In let me switch it over here real quick. There's Ford Island. You can see it's kind of beat to hell there. At least on this photo right here. X-plane that makes it look a little better. But still kind of cool. But like I said, I just wanted to do a quick flight.
156 said I am editing a video for YouTube at the moment, so no flying for me unfortunately.
Now everybody's making their own videos. They're not going to look at mine anymore. Just kidding. There's plenty of YouTubers to go around. Plenty of content to share.
Alex said gotta check your channel out.
Well, Honolulu looks really, really nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to have some fun here. Unfortunately, I wonder if I can land right there. In that triangle right there. We're going to go for it. We're going to see if we can land in that triangle. Have some fun. So let's set this up. Let's let me lose some speed. Pull back on my throttle.
Charlie Class 156 said I have a few explain videos and mostly videos from my travels. Charlie Class 156 said it is just the same name as it is on here. Alex said damn, I see you're out flying in real life a lot.
Yeah, what you're looking at right now is definitely the airport.
Charlie
There's
Class
been mod.
156 said at Ryanair prices you can't afford not to, haha.
Looks like 2 airplanes kind of got stuck.
Alex said very
3 of them. Oh well. Somebody will have to work on that. That's probably why there's no everybody going in and out of the airport.
Charlie Class 156 said 40 pounds to Paula, get on XD. Alex said I mostly fly Scandinavian and Widera. Alex said damn, that's logo.
I have to fly more often here in Honolulu. Just kind of fly around to all the islands, island hop, check it out, that kind of thing. Mostly stay in Southern California, or California for that matter. I'm seeing we got an incoming right there. Coming into land, which is cool. But I'm going to land right there. I'm going to land on that water. Because I'm in a float plane and I can. But like I said, this is impressive. X-Plane done it again. Mostly out of the box X-Plane, and then of course the download from xplane.org.
156 said Widro is on my list. They are pulling out of one of my nearest airports, so I am waiting until they are coming back. Have you got a channel?
I wish I had a nameplate on this. I could put a nameplate on this
no channel, unfortunately.
airplane, so I know which airplane, because I bounce around between airplanes all the time. I forget which one I'm on. What am I? 785? Yeah. Well, that's where I want to land. I want to land on that water right there. So I'm going to come around like this, get a little aggressive. Continue to lose altitude. I'll bring up on the nose here a little bit. I'll get to neutral on the nose. And you'll probably see an airplane behind me. Will veer off because I'm in the path of the runway, probably. That's okay, because we're going to.
Alex said I've only flown with their Q400S, but I might take a longer route home next time I'm in the capital, so I can fly with one of their older and smaller dashes. Alex said it's a route with 3 stops.
Let's land on the water.
Alex said, and very short runways and incredible sceneries. Charlie Class 156 said some tips to get up more in real life. Search around airports within a 2-hour radius and just keep looking and clearing your cookies of the airline's website, because that is how. Charlie Class 156 said that sounds very cool.
I'm going to stall here in just a second. There it is. That's good. I'm not getting beat around as I normally do.
Alex said thanks for the tips.
Put the flaps up. Well, there we go. We successfully landed. Now it's got to do the car thing. I don't think a follow me car is going to want to come out here. Well, that was awesome. Big old jet coming in to land. Well, what I'm going to do is we're going to get close. I'll throw down the gear, and I'm just going to hop on the island. Look at that car. That car is going to be surprised. No, no, you're going to kill me. Let's see how this thing does. No ramps. There we go. Yep, X-Plane still got to work on, that would be a building right there, so probably wouldn't be a good idea. But at any rate, yeah, Lamar needs to work on, Laminar, I should say, not Lamar. Needs to work on ramps. Needs to make it so we can just transition.
Charlie Class 156 NP. If you want to check in some luggage, expect about a 50 euros euro fee depending on the size of the bag you want to check in, and always check the regulations. Don't break them as.
Alright, well, just for funsies, and I'll let you guys go, because that basically was just a quick fly around. I will just stop it right here. Let's see. Oh, we got some parking over here. Okay, we'll take advantage of that. I'll go in between those two. I guess. Why not? There's a big old airplane. That's 787? I think it is. I'm using the Bluebill for X-Life. But that's pretty cool. Like I said, X-Plane just getting better and better and better over time.
Alex said, oh, I've heard a couple of stories there.
Pretty neato. Well, I'll go ahead and turn this bad boy off. And then lastly, before I let you guys go, and I'll kill all the lights and all the stuff. Definitely not doing it in checklist by sequence, I'll tell you that right now. As you can tell, the hitbox to hit these things is kind of rough.
Alex said, luckily, I'm 25, and Widera has special offers for persons 25 and younger, so I can fly from my city to the capital for 50 pounds.
Alright, let's just clear that. Now, before I let you guys go, what I wanted to show you, or I wanted to see, is I want to see the water landing.
Charlie Class 156 said,
and then I'm going to turn off
some horror stories out there.
I'm going to turn off Discord.
3 kgs of luggage.
And
Charlie
how to do
Class
that
156 said that is great.
Is I'm going to go over here to notifications. Yeah, just current selected channel. Boom. There. Now, you won't be bothered by other people. Okay, so now what we're going to do here is we're going to go to, we're going to pick a spot. That's what we're going to do. Go up here like this, because we landed right over there. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to be on top of this. Let's go like right there, and then we're going to go back a little ways. Just got to find where my airplane is. Let's stay right there. Oh, I can just go like this. Oh, there it goes. Somewhere. Alright, let's go back into the cockpit. Go right there. Right there. Pause. And then get out of the thing. Okay, that's going to take too long. Well, maybe not. We want to look at the airplane landing. Of course. Because you see, if I go over to the end of the runway, I think it's not going to work. So let's, like I said, let's go on top of this rooftop. There we go. And there's my airplane. There she is. Let her rip. Another thing I don't like is about that FM car message. Wish there was a way to get rid of that, but that's just awesome. Truly, truly awesome. I'd like to be able to get rid of the FM call message, and I'd like to get rid of the bar. And make a better video. Boom. That wasn't too bad. That was pretty cool. And we'll fast forward a little bit, and you see it's bobbing in the water. This is when I decide to go ahead and I should have went right here instead. instead of picking the spot, I picked the wrong spot. But that's why I say again, is that X-plane, unless there's ramps and I just missed it, I don't see any ramps. So I just put my gear down, you just heard it. Now it's going to be very violent here in just a second. That's where X-plane needs to work on ramps. They need to make it so you can have a place to go to ramps instead of having such a violent transition between water and land. Hopefully they'll do that someday, you know. But anyway, guys, that's all I want to do. Is I just wanted to show you, just fly around Honolulu, Hawaii, and that sort of thing. Now we're back live, and I see another airplane that's about ready to take off. But I don't want to waste any more of you guys' time. I'm probably long enough already anyway. I think we're at 41 minutes. So anyway, you guys take care. I appreciate you guys watching this video, and please like and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated if you do so. And you know, I appreciate just doing what we can to have the X-plane community and the FS community, for that matter, flight simulation community, to always get people into flight simulation and into real-world simulation, so we can all share a common interest of flight. So you guys take care, and you have yourselves a great one. This is Dion Soul, and have yourselves a great one. Take care. Bye-bye.